this guy, this makes me glad I'm
I cannot believe how the George stuff from a year ago went down. I cannot believe the response to it online. It's disgusting. It's sexist, man. And you and your friends' references and the way you talk about women
like a good time
has been so sexist.
Yeah.
Shame on you guys.
Shame on you. We did lose a culture war. We have the fucking cool guys in the room going, shame, shame, shame.
Yeah, but behind the scenes, I guarantee behind the scenes, he's like, oh, look at that girl's ass. Look at this. That girl's fucking. I fucked the shit out of that girl.
Motherfucking T will be on my list one day. How about that?
Yeah.
You harassed my mum as she was going through a divorce. The worst time of her life.
Really?
You tried to harm the relationship between me and my mum. And if we weren't best friends, with the shit that you were saying, you probably could have really harmed that, mate.
What happened?
You are like a proper movie villain.
What are you doing? Why are you
I've watched you take advantage of vulnerable people and use them to benefit yourself.
Well, it sounds like this seems like an over-the-top Jacksepticeye move when PewDiePie was on the bridge.
Yeah. But by the way, apparently that apparent harassment is just that was just Dream sending his mom a message about the whole. I think when Tommy and Dream were first fighting, he sent her a message or something. It wasn't really. I wouldn't call it harassment.
Well, I guess he might see it as, if I got to stick up for him, I'm just putting this out there. I'm not saying this is what I believe, but if Dream goes back and forth with you, you're gonna feel it. On your fucking phone's gonna blow up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe that's how.
I've watched you lie to fans, to me, to people, and take no responsibility afterwards. You are incapable of taking any criticism. You refuse to change anything about yourself. You reframe everything so that you are the victim.
Something tells me you're cut from the same mold, pal.
4 years have gone by, and the rest of us have grown, reflected, really tried to better ourselves.
Jesus Christ, you're old enough to be my kid. Shut the fuck up, grown and reflected. Tell me that when you're 40.
And learn after going through that incredibly overwhelming experience together.
Really? It sounds like you don't learn a thing. It sounds like you're just a self-righteous douchebag.
And you've reverted to saying slurs and punching down.
Punching down.
It's not just me that feels like this.
You know what he sounds like? He sounds like like an American comedy skit, and they use a guy with a fake English accent to sound over the top. How dare you, sir? That's what he sounds like. He sounds ridiculous. His mom is hot. I don't know. So.
I'm just very loud about it. 4 years ago, you were awful too.
You misplaced this. And this guy made a living through Dream, from what I understand, right?
Yeah, they had the SMP together. I think he kind of came up through Dream, yeah.
Tommy's mom is arguing with dumbasses in the comment section. Dream sent a message to Tommy's mom saying he didn't like her getting attacked for standing up for her son.
I found the text message.
Are we watching the Dream video? Because he explained he goes into everything.
I got it queued. I'm a little.
Yeah, here you go. I just did it too.
Oh, I have that. No, I already have it queued. Thank you. Oh.
Me. When I was 16...
I want to see this self-righteous horseshit. When I was 16, all of 2 years ago.
You gave me YouTube advice, and you held that over my head for years.
Welcome to YouTube. I worked for Keemstar. Fucking get wrecked, fuckface.
Treat me like an equal, and you made me feel small. The Dream SMP,
you were
a
16.
lot of your success just wouldn't have happened without me. Streaming every single night on the server, and caring about everything as much as I did. And you made me feel small about that.
Oh!
And I was a kid.
Yeah, this is such a swing.
Shame on you, man.
He's so cool.
What you would do, you just can't. My mum worked with adults with disabilities, and since I was 12, I volunteered with her. These are real, fucking amazing people who I think of like family.
My mum
who
works with
actually get
retards.
called this slur. And you do not just throw it around.
Mate.
It's impossibly immature.
It's so funny.
And reckless, and sets such a shitty precedent to everyone.
Yeah, I bet when he fucking hit the off button, like, got that bitch, got that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like when that meme happened where Dreams like posted the retard thing, he was probably thinking, gotcha.
I got you.
You're
bitch.
mine.
You're mine.
You're in my world now.
Yeah, bitch. What do you think of that? Got him.
Welcome to my world, you inconsiderate misogynist.
You sexist pig.
You sexist
fucking
pig.
capitalist.
Got that bitch. If you thought that was gay, buckle up. This is Dream's response.
I think
bitch.
Dream would have won if he had just went, "Hey Tommy, you're an F slur," and just fucking dropped.
God, that was
It's like
awesome. I had to start watching Minecraft. Started playing Minecraft. Fucking that was true.
Tommyinnit posted a video yesterday that was titled Dream, where he said a lot of stuff about me that isn't true, but he did correctly criticize me for something that I want to apologize for before I respond to the rest of his video. I posted a meme on Twitter that used the R word.
You suck too.
You lost me. Yeah, I was ready to defend you, Dream, but you lost me.
I said fucking retard. So
well, look at that ratio. Guess who the top guy is now? Dream no more. They bought Tommy's bullshit. Maybe he does think he got him. That was funny.
I'm sorry, genuinely.
Growing up, Dream Sims becoming an R-word Tommyinnit fan.
I think it's important to acknowledge right off the bat that that's
you
not.
know, in fairness, I mean, like this is such high stakes and so much money involved. Maybe he felt like maybe Tommy had feel like he had to come up and be a bigger victim.
That's not how you should behave. I shouldn't have done it. Period. Now,
yeah, can you believe that? The cool guys in the room is like, I'm so I acted inappropriately.
now I want to talk about Tommy's video and why I was angry enough to post something so stupid. Tommy, you and some of your friends have been spreading disproven lies about me for over a year and a half. When I had
it's been going on for a while. It's come to a head, I guess.
Yeah.
false allegations made about me, it was one of the hardest times of my life.
Oh God. Be a man.
You and your friends decided that after I went through the hell of debunking them, that you would continue to spread, joke about, and support these lies. Don't believe me that you've been doing this? Let's just hear your own.
Let's see. Winter Gaming fun it. Damn, I didn't know Dream was racist. Based.
Best friend confirmed that this has been happening.
I get why he might be mad about the lies. That group being like, he's a pedophile all the time, which again, I don't like. I think we shouldn't joke about people being pedophiles unless we actually know for sure. Because, dude, the Brighton lot, I want to stop throwing out random strays and calling people pedophiles just for cheap laughs.
As you guys know, I made a video debunking those allegations.
Sorry, I can't feel bad for you.
Yeah, it's like, don't make retard jokes, don't make misogyny jokes, but I'm gonna call you a pedophile.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I'm gonna make pedophile jokes. Like, it's like what? It's like a backwards world.
I know.
Allegations, and
like,
after
these are
my video, the
cool kids
accuser.
now? These are the kids who actually like fucking make money now.
Tons of
These
money.
fuckers.
Tons of them. But nobody's a rebel anymore. Everybody's a conformist. Yeah, it's like they're still conforming to like a clique or you know, like I guess when I was a kid, you were a punk rock guy or alternative teen or whatever. Like they're conforming to whatever's else out there. And he's conforming.
Yeah, now they're just white dudes.
It's clear that Tommy's conforming to teenage girls or those self-righteous human beings on the planet.
I thought that would be the end of it. But for some reason, you and your friend group thought that you would kick me while I was down.
I genuinely think the friend group needs to stop calling Dream a fucking pedophile for cheap laughs. It's stupid to repeatedly call Dream a pedophile when it's not the case.
In your stream you slagged off a lot of my pals. Come on, mate. I mean, my friends are all idiots, but they have bloody good hearts.
Your good heart getting called a pedophile.
Sure they do.
They're bloody good hearts, mate. They'll always ask for consent, mate. They have bloody good hearts.
They check their IDs, mate. They check their IDs.
They may be telling you committed like the next crime, like close to rape and murder, but they're bloody good guys.
Sure, he might have raped a child, but they got some bloody good hearts.
She didn't mean to grab her ass, mate. He was just going for her back and the bottom of her back, and he accidentally caressed her ass, mate. He's got a good heart.
You should have dressed more conservatively, mate.
Like, yeah, I know you're upset because they call you pedos, but they've got big hearts.
And you and your friends' references and the way you talk about women behind the scenes has been so sexist too. Shame on you guys.
Yeah, that girl's hot's probably sexist to them.
I don't even know what this is about. You don't provide any context or evidence to what you're saying.
And everybody does that nowadays. Red allegations. Honestly, Dream, this guy does not have the protections that you have in the States. Don't fucking goddamn Cabos is right about Desi. He still lost because you need like rock solid information. And you could probably use this video. You got ratios.
Tommyinnit, your racist behavior behind the scenes is unacceptable.
No, we're gonna just say
You are a racist.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Say the N-word once.
Racist behind the scenes, and it's unaccepceptable. Shame on you.
Yeah, I can't take that seriously either. He's using the fucking icon.
Mad that I criticized your friends. And
my son's a while. I'm down here talking about Dream. He's like, "Why are you talking about Dream?" I'm like, this money, really?
Stop watching him.
Yeah, he's ruining everything for him.
a 3-hour-long live stream with screen.
Yeah, he said the. I say it all the time in front of Tommy. I can't stop. You want to hear a real Calanian conversation a couple months ago?
Sure.
Daddy, what's a retard? See, I told you. Oh fuck. That really
Start
happened.
saying fuck now.
Fuck.
What is fuck
Screenshots
mean?
and receipts.
Fuck, bad word. Don't say it. Oh God, that's all you're gonna tell him. Well, he's
Dad, what does
German. If he
it
said it
mean?
in school, nobody will know what the fuck he said. You know? You know?
Of their not so good behavior, so you just make stuff up about my friends? I mean, you didn't have a problem interviewing Sapnap in one of your videos recently.
Sapnap! Well, Sapnap, you see, today I'm no longer Tommyinnit, famed Minecraft YouTuber. I'm actually Professor Respect. Okay, well, it's good to see you.
Oh, and you tried to interview George, but he walked away because he didn't want to be in your video. So there's two options. Either one, they're not bad people, or two, you don't care enough to not profit off of them. Like, you'll be best friends with Logan Paul in private, but then the second it becomes beneficial for people to think that you don't like him, then all of a
all like that dream. In fairness, buddy.
sudden you have a problem with all those shitty things that he's done.
He has booked another
How much you want to bet? Like, if a dream was nicer to on the way up, was nicer to John Swan, they would have been best of buddies. Dude, that was 4 fucking years ago.
4 years ago, you were awful to me. When I was 16, you gave me YouTube advice, and you held that over my head for years.
I gave you YouTube advice because I thought that you were extremely talented, hardworking, and you had a big dream to be a YouTuber. And that's why with no expectations, we called for hours a day talking about YouTube, strategies, and ideas. And I never held this over your head. Most people hearing that I helped you at all are probably hearing this for the first time.
Like, and how like, aren't you kind of obligated to say, like, this seems like a Leafy move? And you know what he said? He said it behind our back. Like, what did he hold over head? Give us an example. I mean, everybody's just doing the goddamn Dark Viper these days.
Dream's awesome. He should, like, probably for the past, like, 8 months.
I hate these videos when they do this to me, when I fall out with somebody and they play all these videos when I'm saying nice thing. I fucking hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that.
We cut from the same cloth, me and this guy. You know?
Bomax he's funny. He's a funny guy. Ever go to his Twitter account? You know? I hate that.
Once a week, me and Dream will have, like, a
I really like
2-hour
that
call.
Mama Max. His videos are great. That Mama Max is one of the better YouTubers I've ever seen out there. Really,
And he just helps me.
Like, Tommy, there's no way that you actually believe this. Saying I was so terrible to you with no examples or anything. Like, if you don't think that my intention was to help you, then what was my intention? Why did I do all of that?
See, this is like an American-UK war, right? It's been that way for a long time.
Yeah.
No wonder we beat their ass in a war. You know what I did my son to? We watched The Patriot when the guy takes a fucking tomahawk and chops up the redcoats. Love that scene. It might be my son's favorite scene.
Dream SMP, a lot of your success just wouldn't have happened without me.
That egotistical sentiment
Wow.
is exactly what you're accusing me of. I think that the Dream SMP would have not been what it was without any of the creators that were on it. Everyone, including you, made it what it was. And I said that on stream the other day.
I'm not just selling USB baby photos or lazily designed merch.
Fucking Tommy's going for it. He wants the king. He wants the crown.
I'm doing the best with what I have.
Tommy, you say
Jesus Christ, what you have, you're one of the most richest. That guy's filthy fucking rich. I remember when he was dominating YouTube every day, and people would send me the same joke. Oh, you're trending on Twitter. I am? Nah, fuck. Get the hell out of here.
that like it's a slight on me when my entire
Oh, really? Oh, shit, like that was the other part of what I do, you know? Oh, Jesus.
merch brand was built by my family in my hometown. Like, the reason there was ever a USB flash drive sold that had pictures of me on it was because it was my mom's idea, and Tommy knows that.
The package too.
A dream hoodie, but with me on.
All the designers are local people working with my local family business. And this also let me make
Don't work with people from the UK.
sure that all of my fans had a good merch experience.
That is really cool.
I didn't make the most money that way, but I'm happy that I did it. Tommy went with a merch company that actually had some really cool designs, with some very hardworking child labor to make it possible.
Come on.
Is that Vol?
Con Maria's. That does look like Vol.
It's me.
Yeah, it's Vol.
Actually had some really cool designs, with some very
There he is. I'm working my best, my friend. My friend, I work very hard.
This is what I've been doing when I'm not on the show, Tommy.
Just sewing away, Tommy. And it's
My friend, 3 silver for a
Tommy.
tennis shoe.
hardworking child laborers to
hey, my friend.
make it possible.
Tommyinnit's my
Unfortunately, that company also scammed a bunch of his viewers, and
By
multiple
the
of
way, we're hour 12 and not one frame drop.
his creator friends got scammed and literally never got paid, and the company went bankrupt.
The biggest creators in the world are at the center of a scam, and I don't know if I should talk about it. Some have been defrauded, others are associated, and most are plain embarrassed.
This is actually true and was investigated by CoffeeZilla. Unfortunately, after the false allegations that Tommy perpetuated, my family merch company did struggle. So, if you like to support it, Dream.
Why didn't you sue them? I mean, that's a legitimate lawsuit if that's true. You gotta sue these guys.
But the difference between me and you, I put effort, my absolute best into all these new things. I'm gonna talk about my brilliant podcast because I'm really proud of it. Or the book I spent months writing.
Tommy is...
This guy touched base. This guy touched
down
base.
and talk.
This guy touched
My
base.
brilliant podcast.
This guy touched.
Dude, just sit down and talk, man. It's so easy.
This guy touched base with Miskit before he made this.
essentially
Yeah,
belittles what I
definitely.
do, saying that what he does with his podcast and book are somehow more valuable or important than the
I can guarantee you that none of it's important. Not a fucking thing. Not a fucking thing.
videos that I make,
Brilliant,
which I think is just a little
oversaturated podcast,
sad. I'm happy making videos with my friends. That's what I've always done. And I'm a coder, and I code cool new Minecraft mods and make everything for my channels by myself.
Code?
Like,
Really?
I
Cool.
edit my own videos. I'm sure Tommy can knock out videos pretty quick because at one point he had a literal editor sweatshop where his editors made less than minimum wage, and we're also getting fans to edit the videos for free for them. But to each their own. Everyone has a different style of YouTube. I just...
It's pretty funny sometimes. Yeah, something tells me he's probably edgy as fuck.
Okay, buddy.
Right.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's probably. Yeah, he probably is.
He's a fucking
I don't-
football fan from Florida. This whole persona is fake as fuck.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, he's a big. Well, he's a soccer fan too. You know that?
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
He
he's a
said
soccer
that when
fan,
he
too.
was fat when he was a kid, he went to see Lions games. Orlando.
Yeah.
Orlando FC.
Like, it's not just in this video. Like, recently Tommy's been emboldened that he is the savior of YouTube or something.
So I was walking down the street and I thought to myself, oh man, this internet ain't so well.
But then Tommy says something I don't even know what. Just listen to this.
You harassed my mum as she was going through a divorce.
Bastard.
The worst time of her life. You are like a proper movie villain.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna reveal to you this harassment. The proper movie villain harassing of Tommy's mom that I did. Before I show you, just picture in your mind the harassment. Here it comes.
All right. Just thought I'd let you know that I don't agree with lots of people replying to you and don't want you to be attacked at all. I will express that I do agree with some of the people replying because Tommy knew what would happen and knew that I had been with my family as well. As he critiqued me strongly for my tweets that caused doxing, as he critiqued strongly for my tweets that caused doxing and harassment, saying, it's gonna cause doxing, why do you do it? Even though I will always reply, it's not my silly reply that's the problem, it's the person doxing or whatever. That's not really well written. Like you said about his video, that's never what his opinion has been. And people would dox in his favor as well, so it goes both ways. His video outwardly is dishonest. He knows far more about the situation and he takes a side which he knew would cause tons of issues. I also don't agree with the ableist portrayal, and I don't agree that he wants my family to be harassed or doxxed. I will reiterate through that it's been already and cause more problems of harassment for my friends, my family, and obviously myself. And I've had people reach out, my friends and family. This is a private DM, so how could this cause harassment?
It actually is harassment because of how fucking long
I thought it was a reply because you could make that thing. This is a private DM. This is not harassment. Unless he sent this like 50 times.
This one message is the only contact that I have ever had with Tommy's mom.
You harassed my mum. Proper movie villain.
This message starts with, just thought I'd let you know that I don't agree with lots of people replying to you and I don't want you to be attacked at all.
You harassed my mum.
And the context to this is that Tommy's mom was arguing with Dream fans on Twitter about Tommy making fun of my stutter in a video. Some of my fans were upset, and she was replying to them.
So wait a minute, a similarly heightened portrayal of made of several other characters in the video. She said the Dream was singled out due to his needs. Oh, so she's a left-wing kook too. And this is oh my God, it's a year and a half ago.
The apple does not fall far from the
Tommy's
tree.
been planning this. This is a long time in the hole. I bet he's been waiting.
This singular message on Twitter letting her know that I didn't agree with my fans that Tommy's portrayal of my stutter was ableist, but also letting her know that I didn't like the rest of the video because it was causing additional harassment for me that I was already getting because this was at the peak of the allegations. And Tommy, of course, didn't show any evidence for any of this stuff because it makes it look ridiculous if he did. Like, he literally says that I'm a cartoon villain for this DM.
You are like a proper movie villain.
Like, this is the Dream SMP Chapter 2 and I've escaped the prison. Like, the way he words that, you would think I spammed his mom's phone for weeks with slurs and threats. And Tommy keeps bringing up
There's parts of this video that's very well done, and the rest of it's just pandering to his annoying fan base.
fact that he was 16 and 17. I mean, I was 20 and 21. I didn't treat you like a kid. I treated you like you were my friend and a colleague. We had occasional disagreements, but that's because I did treat you like an equal. But you'd think, based on what you're saying, that you were 12 and that I was some evil overlord, not a content creator helping you out with advice.
Everything else about my channel, you can thank Dream for. Oh, Dream's such a a good guy, man. I feel bad because in 2020 I gave him so much shit. Always, he was like my, in the friend group, the guy that you make fun of a bit too much. That was Dream. That was just
I remember thinking just last week, boy, I've never heard anything bad about Tommyinnit.
always taking the piss.
The truth is, you don't care enough that I use that word to make this video, especially because you know my own personal struggles. You realize that it's something that you can use against me to promote your channel and all of the things that you literally promoted for almost a minute at the end of your video. And you talk about how terrible of a person I am while leaving up videos with my sister and mom, and of course dozens with me, while lying and exaggerating about me, harassing your mom, and bringing up her divorce that I didn't even know about and have nothing to do with. So Tommy, I'm not gonna say.
Have you noticed, so he pulled a fucking CM Punk. I was getting married that day when they fired me.
Suggest that you go to therapy like you did to me.
You need to get off the internet now. Go and get some therapy.
Because you feel strongly enough to make an entire dedicated video on your channel hating on me, you can go ahead and take down every video of yours that I'm in, and I'll take down every video of mine that you're in. Because if you have a backbone, you wouldn't want to show support to such a no-good person. And Tommy, you mentioned being proud of yourself. I'm proud of you too. I'm proud of everything that you've accomplished. But you don't need to put other people down to lift yourself up.
Yeah, but it's a quicker way to get to the top. That's the truth.